Okay, the first question. When did you move to Guam and what did you have to do to get here?
I moved to Guam in November of 1995, and the reason why I got to Guam was because I got married to Mr. Kondu, who was a naturalized citizen from Guam. It was not that difficult to move here because before 9/11, processing the papers was not that difficult.
Okay, next question. Why did you move to Guam? What did you have to gain from coming here?
Why? I had to move to Guam because I got married to him. I got married to Mr. Konlu. I could have had a choice. I remember I wanted to stay back for a couple of years and practice my profession as a physician, but that would go against what we planned, like having a family. So ultimately, I decided to come and live with him here on Guam. What have I gained? I guess I gained two wonderful kids. Next question.
How did you survive on Guam? Where did you sleep? Where did you eat? What did you do? How did you work?
When I first came here, we started living with his parents in 1995, and I remember in September, I believe, of 1998, 3 years later, we bought a house. So that's when, after 3 years, we moved out. So we started to have our own house. For the first 3 years, we lived with his parents. We didn't have to. I don't remember if we paid any rent. So I think we just have to take care of our own power and water bills and our own food. So, and then I have to take care of the diaper and the milk and our food.
Okay. Last question. Do you regret not being able to practice being a doctor here on Guam after all those years of studying, education, just not to be able to help people?
When I moved to Guam, I have psychologically prepared myself that I may not be able to practice medicine. I've researched a bit that Guam does not have a training hospital, and I had to go and take exams like the USMLE. I have to go through residency training again, and that would take time away from my family or my kids if I'm gonna start my family. So I was kind of resigned to the thought that I may not be able to practice my profession. So I have psychologically prepared myself. When I started working for the government, I said I might as well take classes that would help me go up the ranks. That's why I enrolled myself at the University of Guam and took a master's degree in public administration. But Mr. Conlu started also having his own business, and after we landed into a big contract, he decided to ask me to work with him. So I guess no matter how you plan your life, something happens that you're not really that you're not really you really don't have in control, and you just have to make that choice. And choosing between your career, I think you you have to think about your family, helping your husband, taking care of your growing kids, and after having married for 21 years, I look back and not a single time or moment did I regret not having or not being able to practice medicine. I get asked a lot, about medicine, and I really don't feel that I'm unable to practice because in my own little way I am still able to help quote unquote patients by giving some medical advice without giving them prescriptions. So, because they still see me as a physician, they still regard me as a doctor. So, in a way, I still fulfill my role as a doctor.
That's it. Thank you. What did I have to gain from this interview is that I've learned so much about my mom. I've learned that she gave up so much just to raise me, her child, and plus my brother. I'm really glad to have her as a mother. That she looks as though she still a little bit regrets not being a doctor, but at the same time she feels that it was worthwhile raising me and my brother. And when she said that she helps other people as though they were patients, she's right. Because when I was a kid, or I am still a kid, but when I was in high school, when I'd play sports, she would always be the first one to rush out and help the injured players. Like, for example, if I get hurt in a basketball game, she would be the first on the court. And she would tell my coach, the assistant coaches, what to get, like ice, elevate my leg, anything like that. She's still a doctor at heart. I'm glad that my mom is happy with how her life is right now. And just hearing her story on how she worked hard just to become a doctor made me really think that I should also work hard to complete my studies and make her proud. Yeah.